Greetings and salutations. It's your favorite trader and mentor, Miss T Trades. And today, guys, I am very excited to share with you the profit testing lab. So, as traders, we know that it is very important to back test, but we also understand that back testing can be a whole job. So, I wanted to create something that would give us great reward and a lot of information for the work that we do and have to do and put in with back testing. So this is why we developed the Profit Testing Lab. So all you have to do, and I do want to say this before I get started. Again, our products are customizable to your strategy, to whatever you're trading, to your order types, um, all those things. And also because we do want to be mindful of that different traders back test different ways. You will receive two different sheets, two different versions of the Profit Testing Lab. So this is the one with dates because I did a poll and traders were like, "Well, I do dates when I'm back testing. Like I keep track of, excuse me, I keep track of, when the trade would open or close or whatever." Now, me personally, I do not. Because again, I am not a lazy trader, just efficient. So I don't put in dates. And so I made two different versions for it to work for whichever type of trader you are. So if you're the type of trader that keeps track of dates and all that, now the time, if you are not that precise, of course you can hide that column. And again, you'll get directions as to what to do and not to do when you receive the Profit Testing Lab. But you will have the option to either utilize this sheet with dates or this sheet without dates. Everything is exactly the same for both, except that one has dates and one doesn't. So that's the only difference. So we're going to stick with the one that has dates, just so you guys can see how that will work. Okay. All right, so this is just an example. We just kind of copy and pasted from our profit dashboard into here so that we would have some data to look at, because this is literally fresh off the presses. So we haven't got a chance to utilize it yet. So I'm very excited to back test with it. So this is where all of your data will go in the Profit Testing Lab itself, and then it will pull over into the lab results. So you'll get your lab results and you will be able to see how your strategy is working and where it may not be working so well, so you can adjust and improve your strategy and your trading accordingly. So we'll allow you to compare if you do have the one with dates. So we'll allow you to compare time frames. Again, this is customizable as well, but you can break it down by whatever your particular currency pair, also by strategy. It gives you an overview of your totals, your total pips, loss rate, excuse me, your total win rate, your total loss rate, your total number of buys won, your total number of buys that you lost. Same thing with sales, and then the total number of trades that you've taken. Then over here you have your averages, your average risk to reward, your average stop loss, trailing stop, your average win rate, your average loss rate. And then this will also break it down by time frame for you, because it's very key for us to know how is this strategy performing on time frame. Is it performing better on a higher time frame than a lower time frame, or a lower time frame versus a higher time frame? So that's really good information to have. And then also your average risk to reward by each strategy, because one strategy may give you a higher risk to reward versus another one may have a lower risk to reward. So it kind of allows you to, for me, I know I have 4 different strategies, but there's one that I use like way more than the other ones because I know it has a higher win rate. So it's just being able to have the insight on your strategies. So here you have your win rate by each strategy, and you have your loss rate by each strategy, and then you have your win rate by time frame, as well as your win rate by order type and your loss rate. So everything you have a win rate for, of course, we gave you a loss rate for. And then also, again, we want to be mindful that everyone doesn't um, visualize or consume data in the same way. So you do have the option to be able to minimize and be able to focus in on whatever section you want by just clicking over here. Okay. Um, so you have your win rate and loss rate by time frame, your win rate and loss rate by order type, and then of course by your currency. Okay. And then also um, you also will receive within the Profit Testing Lab our Profit Predictor, which allows you to take your back testing results. And again, if you have the one with the dates, you have the option to sort by dates up here. But if you don't, then it just pulls whatever is on your Profit Testing Lab. Same thing with the lab results. You're not going to have the dates up here. I'll just show you how it looks. But you'll get both. You won't have to choose. You'll receive both, so you can, use whichever one works best for you and how you back test. But let's go back to Profit Predictor. So you will have the option to see how your back testing results, how profitable your strategy is when you're back testing. So you'll have that here, and you can just go in here, put in whatever account size you want to play around with. This is also good for if you're preparing for a profit. Why do I always say that? A prop firm challenge. If you're preparing for that, you can see how your strategy would perform if you're, ready to take it or not. So this side, of course, is by percentage. You will put in the percentage of your account that you're risking. And then this side, different people do it different ways. So we wanted to accommodate for that. So if you wanted to do and risk, let's just say whatever, it lets you know, you put in the dollar amount, lets you know the percentage. Also, guys, with all of our sheets, you have the option to hover over and see how it's being calculated. If you have any questions about that, it will tell you. And then also you have the option to reach out to our tech support. If you have any questions, you can chat us or email us at support@beyondwealthtrading.com. But of course, chat is the best way to reach us and get your questions answered quickly. And then also, I'm not sure if I remember to mention or not, this is sortable. You're able to filter through this as well if you want to only see certain trades. You're able to filter any of these columns just by selecting it. You have that option. And of course, that option is within all the columns. So again, you get directions with it, but it's pretty self-explanatory. But I do think this is something that can help you go further in your trading journey. So if you purchase this or the Profit Lab, you'll also get the Profit Testing Lab and the Profit Dashboard within the Traders Lab. I apologize. You can purchase both of these together, the Profit Testing Lab and the Profit Dashboard. If you want both within the Traders Lab, they are available. But I definitely believe this is something that will help you get the most from your efforts with your back testing.